DEKRA, reliable partner of the DTM. The company conducts acceptance tests and is responsible for fairness on and around the track in support of the DMSB. The job of the DEKRA experts is to check that the DTM cars conform to regulations. On Friday we're supervising the test, then the free training and the qualifying on Saturday, and on Sunday after the race we're the final authority for checking to see if the cars fulfilled the technical regulations. On the Thursday, each team checks independently to see if its cars abide by the rules. Precision is required here because any mistake can have fatal consequences.
Hauptsächlich wird erstmal das Gewicht kontrolliert des Fahrzeuges.
The weight of the vehicle and its ground clearance are checked, and we also check the rear spoiler height, the overall vehicle height, vehicle width and vehicle length.
Wie breit das Fahrzeug ist und wie lang das Fahrzeug ist.
They take a very close look at the vehicle weight, because at the DTM every kilogram counts. Being given the go-ahead from DEKRA at the DTM decides between victory and defeat, but there's only very rarely anything that provokes complaints.
Der DTM ist sehr professionell, da kann man den Teams nur ein Kompliment machen. Es sind meistens Kleinigkeiten.
The DTM is very professional. I really must compliment the teams there. It's usually small things, like a change of tire or a kilo missing. But otherwise we're very happy with the teams. We hardly have any disqualifications due to technical faults. Exceptions tend to prove the rule, as in the case of Gary Paffett at the Norrisring. After the race it was discovered that his AMG Mercedes C-Class was 3 kilograms underweight, and he was immediately disqualified.
You know, as a driver, your weight can differ from 1 or 2 kilos after a race with you sweat a lot, so they have to take that into account. The worst thing is fuel. If sometimes you can drive a bit harder in the race, go a bit faster, and therefore you use more fuel during the race, which you don't expect to do. And there's other fluids in the car we use for cooling and stuff, which can make a difference. Sometimes the scales we use in the pits are different to the scales that DMSB use, so you really have to be very careful because, as we showed in Norrisring, it's very easy, even for a very experienced team, to be caught out.
So that means that you can only really relax after you've received the technical go-ahead, and DEKRA as well as the DMSB ensure that it doesn't take long before you can finally relax and celebrate once the race is over.